Ronaldo of Arabia. The former GOAT contender had a crazy 2022, which saw off-field problems and a Piers Morgan interview getting the sack at Manchester United. Despite Ronaldo insisting he had big ambitions in the game and wouldn't merely move somewhere for money, he effectively left high-level competitive football behind to join Saudi Arabian side Al Nassr. He'll become by far the biggest player in Saudi's club footballing history. He could bring attention and marquee value to not just Al Nassr but Saudi's football league. So what is life like for Ronaldo in Saudi Arabia, and how did Messi find his visit? Let's take a dive in. Settling in Saudi. There's a huge cultural difference between working in Europe compared to the Middle East. The important thing comes down to what Ronaldo will bring on the pitch, of course. It's his bread and butter. No matter where you play, the rules are the same. But Ronaldo will have to deal with a whole different climate and significantly different culture. He's being paid $173 million a year, however. That'll take the sting out of it. Being unmarried, Ronaldo and his partner Georgina Rodriguez have a problem. A man and woman living together who aren't married goes against the law in Saudi Arabia. That could have proved a major problem for Ronaldo, who has 2 children with Gina. He also has 3 children from his previous relationships. There's no way Ronaldo would want to live separately to his girlfriend and kids. Thankfully, it appears that Ronaldo will be given special treatment. It's amazing what being a 173 million superstar earner can get you. Ronaldo has always proven adaptable. He left his home in Sporting and settled at Man United. He settled in Madrid, then at Juventus. He just has a gift for beguiling his fans and hitting the ground running. Should Al Nassr be any different? It's fair to say the fans at Al Nassr and even their rivals can't wait to see C-Rod in action. He's immediately raised the profile of the side. Upon his initial arrival after signing, he put out a tweet saying, "Hi guys, see you soon." It was liked 32 million times. Ronaldo will stay in Riyadh, the capital, at the Al Mohammadiyah district. It's a place where the Western workers are given some leeway from the stricter rules in the rest of the country. There are an array of international schools, restaurants, swimming pools and more. Ronaldo has already been spotted indulging in his love of Japanese food at the restaurant Miyazo. He was happy to pose with staff and starstruck fellow diners. He's also been seen dining with a Saudi prince and some top sporting officials at an upmarket Lebanese restaurant too. Ronaldo's son, Ronaldo Jr., has already joined the Maht Academy to ensure his footballing education is catered for when he's out with dad in Saudi Arabia. Ronaldo Jr. had already been playing in Man United's academy and beginning to show the kind of potential his father had at a young age. Importantly for a gym beast like Ronaldo, there are plenty of state-of-the-art gyms around for him to work on his impeccable physique. Ronaldo's home. What about Ronaldo's accommodation? A small family room at the Holiday Inn? We don't think so. Ronaldo's period of settling in is sure to run smoothly. The club have not only put him in a special district designed for foreigners to live close to how they did in Europe, but before Ronnie invests in his own property, he's been placed into a hotel. This ain't just any hotel either. Ronaldo's massive entourage alone will take up 17 rooms at the Four Seasons Hotel in Riyadh. The hotel is complete with every luxury a GOAT could require, including rooms which stretch up to 3,000 square feet. His entire entourage takes up 2 floors. His room at the top of the Kingdom Tower also offers wonderful panoramic views of the surrounding city. There are sure to be a few romantic evenings with Georgina. A room for Ronaldo and his family could expect to have a dining room, media room, executive office and catering, which can provide the very finest of cuisines of China, India, Japan and the Middle East. Here's a big question. Is Ronaldo a korma or vindaloo type of guy? We reckon a dry tandoori chicken. Those sauces have too many calories. The best part though, Ronaldo gets exclusive in-room dining, cooked by top-level chefs who will be more than able to rustle up something delicious that fits into Ronaldo's strict diet. Until Ronaldo finds his own place, the Four Seasons is definitely catering to everything he needs. The cost? $250,000 a week. Ouch. So Ronnie has some plush surroundings and a westernized district to play around in and spend. How is he getting on with his colleagues at Al Nassr? Ronaldo and the team. Ronaldo's wage packet means he's certainly got to deliver the goods. The whole Al Nassr club, from owner to players to fans, have been excited about seeing the Portuguese icon arrive at the club. Club president Musali Al-Muammar has spent an enormous amount, but has high expectations that Ronaldo will bring plenty of focus to football across the Middle East, as well as plenty of merchandise potential for Al Nassr. Ronaldo's teammates have already been blown away by the legend in training. It's not just his technical ability and skill, which are way above their level, it's also his fitness. Ronaldo might be 37, but you wouldn't know it. As for Ronaldo's Al Nassr manager, Rudy Garcia, well, there could be a little tension between he and Ronaldo. Let's face it, Ronaldo won't suffer any disrespect from any manager or head coach. Garcia, when asked about Ronaldo after the signing, was pleased to have such a quality player, but then went and admitted that his first choice was Lionel Messi. Yeah, that's a good way to impress C-Ron, by admitting that you'd rather have his biggest rival, Lionel Messi. Speaking of Messi, let's take a look at the most important area where Ronaldo needs to settle quickly. On the pitch. Ronaldo versus Messi. Do we still need to ask the question, who's the GOAT? Did the World Cup decide it? Yeah, Ronaldo wants to get playing again. Between being frozen out at United and even being dropped by Portugal in the World Cup, he's in danger of getting rusty. Remarkably, Ronaldo's first game in the Middle East came as part of a Saudi All-Star 11, comprising some of his Al Nassr teammates as well as other Saudi club players. The opposition? Messi and PSG. Not only did Messi play, but PSG brought their full side and their iconic front three, with Neymar and Mbappe joining Lionel. It also potentially marks the final time we might see Messi and Ronaldo go head to head. So many battles over the years. This game, despite being a friendly, needed to be a stormer. It was a full throttle game and didn't play out too friendly either. Ronaldo took a punch to the face from PSG keeper Keylor Navas. That resulted in a penalty, which Ronaldo duly took and scored.
Second tries the charm. A brace.
Ronaldo also scored again later in the game, which also saw Messi and Mbappe netting. The game finished in favour of PSG, who won 5-4. The interest in the game was huge, with people tuning in across the world. However, it was really enticing for one man in particular. A Saudi mogul paid out a huge amount to watch the game. £2 million. The mogul with money to burn was Mushraf Al-Ghamdi, who won an auction for VIP tickets to the game. That's almost as much as a ticket at the Emirates Stadium. At least Mushraf got his money's worth, with all the superstars except Neymar getting on the score sheet. Neymar missed a penalty. Oh dear. What comes next for Ronaldo? His formal Al Nassr debut awaits, and the expectation is at fever pitch. Is he going to score 100 goals before the season ends? He's bound to make light work of the division, but it remains to be seen if he'll be able to stay as motivated at Al Nassr as he has been in Europe throughout his entire career. Al Nassr are second in the table as Ronaldo awaits his full debut. That could come mere days after his battle with Messi. The club also have a cup game to play as well, so it won't be long until Ronaldo's out on the pitch wearing the yellow and blue of his new club. One thing's for sure, when Premier League sides hit their next pre-season, clubs will be lining up for a friendly against Ronaldo's new side.